Good morning everyone, welcome to the Virgin event of the Nymph Maniacs. This is going to be the not so exciting part, I think, which is the safety brief. Mandatory, cover your arse, make sure that no one gets injured, clearly, or at least no one can claim against me or us. Cool. Anyway, so safety brief for Nymph Maniacs. First of all, everyone should have completed their PARQ form. If that hasn't done, make sure you complete one at HQ before you actually compete in the event. Second thing, make sure that you have seen the video of all the obstacles that have been uploaded onto the YouTube channel. That shows you how to do all the obstacles safely and effectively with perfect demonstration from the KSM Commando crew from the Monday mornings and Wednesday afternoons. Third thing is when you arrive, make sure you sign all the paperwork. So got to make sure that you are happy for us to take photos and use those photos for marketing of the event, just locally in the village newsletter, Facebook, and all those other modern social media stuff that we use these days. Cool. So in actual terms of the event, on the day there is going to be a warm-up before you complete the obstacles and before you go around the race. So I will be running that warm-up. So that's mandatory for everyone to make sure we get psychologically prepared as well as physically prepared for the actual event. And then once you actually start the event, if anyone's feeling unwell, if you're injured or anything like that, there is going to be marshals on the route, but only a couple, and there's also going to be a sweeper that's going to be like the last person that's going to go around with you. They're going to have a radio and they can radio back to HQ. Obviously, if it's injury that we need to come out to you, then we'll come out to you to give first aid. If it's an injury you just need to kind of hobble back to HQ, then get yourself back to HQ and we can give you any kind of first aid or any medical needs within reason you might need there. So yeah, there is going to be first aid point in the HQ. I am qualified first aider, as well as a few other people that are going to be there on the day. They're obviously extremely competent in giving first aid and more. But anyway, so there's a little bit about first aid cover. Toilets, there are toilets going to be located actually at the Nymph, up in the rec area for the Jubilee Field. There's also going to be water where you can refill water bottles and stuff like that. There's also going to be hopefully a few beers available after, I say again, after the race. Cool. In terms of if anyone does get seriously injured, we have got your next kin details and emergency contact, and they will be kept centrally at HQ so we can go through those and notify any of your next of kin or your emergency contact if they're not there on the day with you. But as this is a local family event, I suspect your loved ones are going to be there with you anyway, so giving you all the support to get you around the massive 4K event. Cool. Right, in terms of the actual route itself then, so there's 3 laps, okay, 3 laps. This is where it's all going to go horribly wrong. First lap, once you go off, everyone at the moment is going to go as one big group. First lap, you do one whole lap around the entire Nymph without doing any obstacles, all right? This will all be signposted on the day. Second lap is the only lap where you actually partake and enjoy the obstacles, all right? So there are no obstacles on lap 1, all the obstacles are on lap 2, and then for the third lap you go round, do another loop, and you don't do any of the obstacles, all right, until you come back up the hill, and then there will be a pyramid, which is the last obstacle that you will do as you go towards the finish line, all right? But don't worry too much about that, it'll be well signposted. So just remember, lap 1, don't do any obstacles. Lap 2, do all of the obstacles. I say again, all of the obstacles, we're watching you. And lap 3, don't do any obstacles apart from the pyramid, which is just before the finish line, all right? As I said, don't panic too much, just follow the signs and just do that, and it's all self-explanatory. Cool. There are prizes today. First prize for the first male, the quickest male, will be awarded, and also there's going to be a prize for the first or the fastest female. All right, so 2 prizes available up for grabs today. So more on that as on the actual day of the race itself. All right. Cool. So last thing for me to say is, if you've got any questions, then you've all got my number. Drop me a WhatsApp or whatever, or between us we've managed to kind of conjure this together. So just want to say a massive thank you for getting stuck in. Thank you for getting involved, and hopefully we can use some money to get some bits and pieces for the KSM Jubilee Field. Other than that, any questions, give a shout. I look forward to it. KSM Nymph Hay Virgin event, this one, first time. Cool. Nymph Hay Maniacs, love it. Bye.